Have you ever met someone who seems to radiate contentment and fulfillment? However, you'd never guess they're sitting on a gold mine. That is the essence of stealth wealth. It's the art of living an unassumable life while holding the keys to abundance. I'm Adrian from Adrian's Avenue, and I talk about things that will help you make better decisions for a better life, because I truly believe the decisions that you make create the life and the world around you. There are certain books out there, The Millionaire Next Door and books like that, that will describe people that actually have money, have wealth, but you would never know because they don't show it. They don't wear it, they don't drive it, and they don't normally live in it. And so these are people that I call stealth wealth. They're usually very modest and they have humility. They're not going to push something on you that you don't necessarily want to have, or they're not going to flash things in your face. Some things that they have are very high quality, but because you don't necessarily run in those circles, you don't know what it is. If it's not a name that you've been hearing on the internet, Instagram or Facebook, you know, there are some popular names out there that we can throw around that everybody knows. Yes, it costs a lot of money, whether it's a watch or a car, whatever. But sometimes they get things that are not as a common of a name, but it's great quality and it may cost them a little money, but you would never know it. And this is what I call stealth wealth. This is one of the characteristics of those people. These people also prioritize personal fulfillment, meaningful relationship and experiences over other things. They do things that they like to do, not necessarily things that may be popular. They may go hiking in the mountains. They may just go bike riding, but this is things that they enjoy. And it may not bring a lot of attention as to how much money that they may have, how much wealth they may have. But these are things that they like to do. And this is what they focus on. This is what they enjoy. Spending time with the family, having time, spending time with pets, you know, volunteering for different functions, just getting out there and doing the things that they really enjoy and enjoying those experiences and valuing the personal relationships that they have. This is another characteristics of those people that have that stealth wealth. Now, this will seem very boring to most people, but choosing a simple life, an unassuming life, something that people don't know really what you have. You may buy common purses. It may be a high quality purse, a leather purse, but it may not have that flashy name on it. You may have a certain number of shoes, the low number of shoes, not like 200 pair, but enough nice shoes that you can go out, but that's not where your interest is. And that's not what you're trying to flaunt. So you live a very modest life and you put your money into the things such as the stock market or other things you may be interested in, but you don't try to floss on anybody. You don't go out there and, you know, have various clothes that you buy and can't wear the same outfit over and over. And if people want to do that, that's fine, but that's not what stealth wealth is. It's the money that people can't see that you have. It's just like a airplane. You won't see it, but it'll go by you. It'll go by you quickly, and you may feel it, but you won't see it. You may hear it, but you won't see it. It's blind to some people, and they don't understand what's going on. But the stealth wealth people know exactly what's going on. Now, these folks also have a very savvy and disciplined approach to money and finances. They've studied money. They know how it works. They know where the money is. They know where to put the money, and they know how to handle money. They're on a budget, believe it or not. They're on a budget, and they have their money invested in various things. They may have diversified money, but they know the game of money and they know how to play the game of money to their benefit. But you would never know this. They may not talk a lot, but if you bring up a conversation with them about money, they can share some things with you that may be a little surprising that you didn't think that they knew or you didn't think that would come out of their mouth. But they study money. They probably don't look at a lot of television shows, but they may look at the finance shows, Yahoo Finance. They may look online at some things like that. They probably read quite a few books, some on finances and some on other things, but it's probably books that they're learning things from. When you read more, you learn more, and when you start to implement the things that you learn, that's when you get further ahead. So there are things that they do and secrets that they have that we could really learn from if we just pay attention. Now, I want you to secretively hit that like button and that subscribe button so that you can stay up to date on the latest information as it becomes available to you as it's being released on this stealth wealth and other kinds of wealth. The one thing that they all seem to have in common is the priority of long-term financial security. They want to make sure their future is secure. They don't want to work the rest of their lives. They want to enjoy things, but it's incumbent upon them right now to do the things that they need to do right now so that their future, they can see the future growing. They're making decisions right now that will make their future secure, and so that they don't have to worry about certain things. And this is another part of the stealth wealth strategy. Now, this long-term financial security and stability is prioritized over conspicuous consumption. They don't worry about what they're consuming right now. They would rather focus on things that's going to benefit them in the future. Now, a while back, when a lot of people was making a lot of money online, or so we thought they were flashing all the cars, a bunch of cars in the driveway. They were flashing the big houses that they bought. And there are some that are being quite honest now and coming down, and they're selling some of this stuff because things are not like they were back when COVID hit back in 2020, 2021, where most people's businesses were thriving, especially if you were online. And so they had these lifestyles that they showed others to just see what they were doing, and it was kind of flashy. The stealth wealth people, they don't do this. They don't value the flashy lifestyle. They can care less what you think of them. Really, at that point, they care less what you think of them. It's all about them and their family. Now, and so they're not trying to put on a facade for you or anyone else. It's about them, what makes them happy. Of course, these people are givers. They do give, and they're always in a position to give because of the way they live, the way that they handle their money. They don't, sit in the congregation or sit at a charity function and say, I wish I had the money to do this. They're the ones that's writing the checks. They're the ones that's having the money to do this. They're concerned about their community usually, and the charities that they like to support. They are givers because they have the money to give, so they give the money away. But this is stealth wealth, you guys, at its finest. Now, the last thing I'll say about the stealth wealthy people are the wealth is a reflection of their values, their beliefs, their inner richness. These are the things that they value, and this is how they live out their lives. If it's not valuable to them, they don't do it. If it's something that they don't think will benefit the family or benefit them, they just don't do it. It doesn't matter who else is doing, whatever else they're doing outside of in the world. They're not just going to go after everything. It needs to make sense to them. And this is what the beauty of they enjoy life fully because they're doing what they like to do. They're teaching their kids also. This is something that they pass on from generation to generation. And this is a good thing. You probably know some of these people that you never know how much they have in their bank account because they just don't show it. You would never know it, but they know they're solid people. They're solid about the finances. And sooner or later, you will figure out because you're going to say that it's something different about this person. They don't talk about the normal things people talk about, television shows and all that. They may be talking about the stock market. They may be talking about net worth. They may be talking about things like that, things of value that can help other people and will help themselves. So keep this in mind, but pay attention because you may be in the presence of someone that is under the stealth wealth umbrella.